EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics playing host to the LA Clippers. The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. To Hayward. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough three.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Celtics come away with it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Leonard. His first effort off the mark. To Jaylen Brown. Finish that.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Jaylen Brown. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
To Jaylen Brown. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Leonard. Tough shot. Well defended. To Hayward. From the painted area, won't go down. George. Down low for Leonard. Ah, the monster stuff.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And they called a foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Hayward. Court Hayward, that's how it's done. 2 for 2, that's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Off the mark, Boston secures the rebound. Goes to the left side. Hayward to Cantor. To Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I'll look out for that same move on the next possession now.
Williams across the timeline. Now down 6. Fires the three. Oh, who saw that coming?
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Williams to Paul George. To Williams. George, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
To Hayward. Brown shot off iron, no good. To George. For 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. Jay, in the first quarter, if you own shares of stock in the offenses, you'd make a lot of easy money. There was no defense to start this one.
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
To Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Now the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that big is coming again later.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Rebound for Smart. Celtics have it. To Hayward. Not that time. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He's now 5 for 6.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Hayward to Kemba Walker. Fires the 3. Can't connect. It's no good. Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 0, Jason Tatum. Subbing in for the Clippers, number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
The assist
To Paul George.
36, Marcus Smart.
Harkless. Leonard. Textbook defense. Into the front court, it's Walker. Looking to make something happen, and they call it.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Here comes the screen. Hayward. To Marcus Smart. Patrick Beverly rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Paul George to Harkless. George He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Throws it down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
George, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Doesn't get the bounce. Celtics have it. Hayward to Marcus Smart. For 3, it's the Celtics with the rebound. And he finishes at the rim. Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Don't forget, fans, you can present your tickets now at any participating Bonneville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bonneville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Los Angeles Clippers, number 23, Louis Williams.
George.
Into the game for the Boston Celtics, number 11, Enes Kanter.
Rebound comes to Kanter. Brown into the front court. It's a one-point game as we approach halftime. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. To Leonard. Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Looking to push. Kemba Walker with a piece. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Time expires to end the first half. The Clippers are out in front. Lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter.
I got it. Let's go.
Paul George, huge block. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 1. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 6 now.
It can only be one of two things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas. Or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Off the assist.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
To Hayward. A fundamental shot right there.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Scores from the post.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Clippers have got it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Patrick Beverly able to recover with the block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds.
Believe in yourself.
Hayward To Marcus Smart. Clippers have it. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Hayward. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hayward to Brown, down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Oh, right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Marcus Smart. He gets it.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To George. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Defense making the ball handler work. Clippers have got it. Knocked loose. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. A pass taken away by the Celtics.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. George. It's no good. Shots not going down.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
And his canter above the rim. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this 4th quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Walker. Nice finish at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Oh, emphatic slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Clippers have it. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Beverly into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Shemi Ojale snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nothing going here on that drive. Williams to Paul George. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Jaylen Brown. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Williams into the front court. The lead is 11. Had a chance, but it's no good. Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Tatum buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Gets it in the left corner. Leonard. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The assist from number 36, Marcus.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Hayward. Gordon Hayward is going to get a chance at 3 here for his career, 82%. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to 3, got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hayward. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
Paul George. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Won't go down. George. Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Oh, my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
Leonard to Paul George. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the
George to Williams. Down to 5 on the 24. Enes Kanter sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Great look and vision. Hayward. And he buries it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, made 50 points in the game, but the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Knocked loose. Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. George lets it fly. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
The assist from number 20, Gordon Hayward.
Leonard. And a pass stolen by Boston. That misses with 3 seconds left. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win a close one by 2. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been